Hey, hello, this is Glenn Tobias from Ravensworth Custom Home Improvements. You are feasting your eyes on some beautiful stone here. This is travertine, and this is stuff that we are getting ready to put down on this project right here. So, over where you see this white pipe, filled around that pipe, they'll get some blue 57 gravel, just the old ugly stuff you see on the side of the road. But that pipe is surrounded with like the packing peanuts to act as a filter, and then it's a perforated pipe inside of there. Over top of this area there will be a light colored pea gravel that will be epoxied, and it can allow up to 8,000 gallons an hour per square foot through it. So this will become both a beautiful and a functional French drain, essentially. That'll feed into this non-perforated pipe that will run all the way out to there and will eventually hook up to a pop-up emitter, and I will show you what that is. But a pop-up emitter basically allows us not to have to daylight the pipe, or just open the pipe in the street, or in the yard there, because you step on it when you're mowing the lawn, critters climb up inside of it, soil backfills it. That's just a useless way to do it. A pop-up emitter really works well, and I'll explain that in another video perhaps. So this whole area here, up against the house, all along here, along where you see this border that I'm showing you right now, all of that area will be covered with this beautiful travertine stone, and it's going to be even more beautiful than it is right now, and I'll show you that in a moment. Around over here, make sure I don't trip over the guy's level line. There's our famous little dingo. These guys are awesome. They're 36 inches wide, so they'll go right through it. They can fit between gate posts. They don't go right, well, it will go right through the gate if you're not careful, but and it will lift 1,800 pounds, and they come with about 20 different assorted different attachments. They can auger out the ground, they can dig for you, they can carry. They'll carry about 2 really full big wheelbarrows at a time, so you don't wear out your guys working. Don't wear out yourself, whatever. So over here, we've cut open the back wall of the house and put in a pretty beautiful door. The client did a great job of picking colors, and these doors come factory painted. So once we put it in, haha, joke here, it's turnkey. Hey, how about that? What a funny comment. You'll see it's got, they've got sort of a dark nickel mullion or grids in the door. It's a very lovely door, and the satin nickel hardware really looks great out here. So we cut that in, so their kitchen is just back inside of there, so they'll be able to come down a short hallway and straight out onto the landing that we're going to build right here, which will be block, and it'll get parged like that, like the wall down there. So where I'm pointing now, do you see? Yeah. So the wall here, it's sunny out here, so I'm having a hard time seeing my screen. So this wall is block parged, or parging is kind of a sloppy concrete mix. They call it a slurry mix, or it's similar to that. You concrete experts, don't hop on here and start correcting me with terminologies. Just the point is, we're going to parge over it and then paint it so it'll match, and then we're going to use tiles that match the travertine to cover the top of it, cover the stairs coming down, and a trim around the side of it. So it'll really be a beautiful entry. So it'll come out, the stairs will go down this way, and they'll go right onto their travertine patio. Back over here, we are building a retaining wall. That's the nasty wood that we pulled out. Now that wood would have lasted probably even longer than it did, except there was no drainage behind here. If you've watched any of my videos or heard me talk, I make a fuss about that all the time. You've got to provide a way for water to get out from behind construction projects. If you do not, the project is jeopardized and will only last, it'll shorten the life. So we're digging a footer for the wall, even though it's a timber wall. We're still going to put some gravel under the base of the bottom timber, and then build our way up. And then more of those white, that white, it's called an easy flow, that pipe, perforated pipe with packing peanuts around it. Those will all go behind the wall that we're building here. And the wall will be built with typical, it'll have a dead man every certain number of feet, according to code. I mean, you don't have to get a permit for the size wall we're building, but we still build them per code. So it'll have a dead man. So basically we'll cut into the soil. So for every 4 feet, every 8 feet per course or per row of wall, there will be a dead man that will come back with a T. So once you bury that dead man, it makes it very hard for the wall to move forward. Really makes it last a long, long time. And then the drainage is the other key, so water can get out. And of course, they are unfortunate enough to have the local storm drain right in their yard, but that means water can get out of here pretty easily. So we'll bring the water this direction, and it'll head over to there and be gone. Okay, I want to show you one other quick thing back over here at the travertine, and then we'll be done. Once again, don't trip on the level line, Glenn. So this goes down like this. This is the travertine, and it's already quite a beautiful stone. This is natural. Travertine is in the limestone family, so it's similar in many regards to granite and marble. We love using it outdoors, partially because it's so different, partially because there's no naturally occurring metal content in travertine. So once it's on the ground over here, didn't mean to make you dizzy there, I'll move a little more slowly. So once it's on the ground over there, babies can walk on this on a 100-degree day, and this stuff is not hot, just cool to the touch. So it's wonderful in that regard. It's porous enough that stains in the leaves in the autumn might fall on this and leave some of their acid behind. That stain will wash away on its own over a period of the next few months. Spill a glass of wine on it, same thing. It might leave a stain temporarily, but eventually it'll go away. So it is just really a fantastic product. We lay them according to ICPI, which is the Interlocking Concrete Pavement Institute standards. So we're going to put down a black fabric that can hold many tons. That'll go down first, then the 21A, and then a level of sand, and then these pavers will get set on top. That stuff all gets compacted, and then the pavers go on top of that, and it is way more durable than concrete. So I want to show you one other thing here. You see how lovely this is right now. When we're all done, we will use this Enrich and Seal, this Aqua Mix. There are cheaper products, but there are no better products. So because this is the best one, this is what we use. This stuff is about $60 per quart. It's a little over $250 a gallon with tax. So it's pretty expensive stuff. But I want you to see what it does to the stone. And we usually would use a microfiber rag on this, but it doesn't really matter how it gets applied. You can start seeing the colors get more vibrant as you spread this into it. It's just an amazing, I mean, look how much brighter those colors are within a minute or two of that being on there. And that's not fake. That's not because it's not because it's made the surface glossy. You see the surface still has that very nice satiny look, but look how the colors have come out. I mean, that's just fantastic. So the whole patio, when it first goes down, it almost looks like it's dusty or something. But as this stuff works its way in, it actually, and that's why they call it enrich, it both enriches it and it seals it. So it's not a sealer that puts a coating on the top. It's actually soaking into the stone and making it more durable. And I mean, that's just amazing to me. I've done this for over 12 years now, and I'm still amazed every time I rub some of this stuff on a piece of stone, just what it does to it. It is pretty amazing. So all of these, you'll see more color come out of all of these stones. I'm curious. Let's move a couple of tools and we'll get some of the crud off of here. And we'll just see what the enrich and seal does to this one. Get a good look at it now. You know, these are all handmade by God, every one of them. I don't know if that's theologically correct. I'm just talking, but you know, these are all natural products. So you can't quite do an A-B comparison because, and thank God you don't need much of this stuff because it's so expensive. You can't quite do an A-B comparison because it's once you've put it on, then that one is changed forever. So you have to just kind of get a look at it beforehand. But look how these tans are getting more tan. Look how this color is. Can you see the colors coming on through there? It's pretty remarkable. And actually, wiping it in with a microfiber rag is better than me doing it by hand. So, getting it over into these spots. And by the way, this stuff that we use outside, we don't get it honed. It's a light polish they do, so it's completely smooth. I mean, you can see me running my hand over it. As long as I stay away from edges, I'm not worried about cutting myself. But so you see the difference? Look how the colors come out of that. It's just remarkable. So now we get all these in the ground first, and then we crawl around on hands and knees and rub the stuff in. But you can really see what a gigantic difference that makes. There's that one over there. Look at it compared to some of them around it. It's just astounding. So the colors that are in this travertine come out in a way that you'd never believe. And when this enrich and seal is rubbed in, it's probably got a 5-year or longer lifespan. I mean, you really never have to do anything with it if you don't want to, but if you want to brighten it up, you can, every 5 years or so, you can just kind of rub it in again. Clean the patio real thoroughly. It's not something you have to call us for, but we'd come out and do it if somebody wanted us to. So there we go. Those beautiful pieces of stone are going to go into this beautiful layout here. The grill is going to go right over there. They used to have an ugly old storage bin right here, a storage shed. You might have seen in some of the pictures. So that's gone. A new storage shed is going to go. We're going to lay a stone, just a simple compacted stone bed over here, and the homeowner is going to put up a new shed. So we're pretty excited. We're out here in Arlington, Virginia, and very, very nice young couple. And they're super excited about this. And the other thing they're excited about is they're only paying for about half of this now, and they have a year with no payments and no interest to pay off the other half of it. So they can let their money that they've got invested keep working for them for the next year while they're enjoying the finished product, and then they can pay off the rest. They've got a year to pay off the rest of it. So it's a pretty nice arrangement, and we're happy to do that for anybody. My name is Glenn Tobias. Our company is Ravensworth Custom Home Improvements, and you can reach us at Glenn, Glenn, at ravensworthcustom.com. That's our website, ravensworthcustom.com. Or you can call us, 612-888-RCHI, like Ravensworth Custom Home Improvement. 612-888-RCHI, which is 7244. One more time, the number is 612-888-7244. And I will look forward to talking to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.